Welcome to Prime Restoration with Jordan Brush. Serving Tyler and communities across East Texas, Jordan and his team at Prime Cleaning and Restoration are known for doing the job right the first time. On this show, Jordan shares real-world insight from the field, helping homeowners and business owners understand what's actually happening when damage occurs and what to do about it. From water remediation and air duct cleaning to large-scale commercial work, this podcast is built around one thing: giving you clear, honest information you can trust. If you want to protect your property, avoid costly mistakes, and hear how these situations are handled the right way, you're in the right place. Here's your host, Jordan Brush.
When something goes wrong in your home or business, whether it's water damage, fire, smoke, or a major leak, the first 24 hours are incredibly important. Most people don't realize just how much happens during that window and how the right actions early on can prevent much bigger problems later. Here in Tyler and throughout East Texas, we see it all the time. A pipe bursts overnight, a water heater fails, a storm pushes rain into a roof that looked perfectly fine the day before. Suddenly, a homeowner or business owner is standing in the middle of a situation they didn't expect and aren't sure how to handle. The natural reaction is often to wait. Maybe it will dry out. Maybe the damage isn't that bad. Maybe insurance will deal with it later. But the truth is, time is one of the biggest factors in restoration work. Within the first few hours after water damage, moisture begins spreading into flooring, drywall, and insulation. Materials that look dry on the surface can actually be absorbing water underneath. That's when swelling, warping, and structural issues begin to develop. By the 24-hour mark, conditions can already start creating an environment where mold has the opportunity to grow. That's why professional restoration teams move quickly. The goal isn't just cleaning up what you can see, it's stopping the hidden damage most people don't even realize is happening. In restoration work across Tyler and the surrounding East Texas communities, the first step is always assessment. We identify where the moisture is, how far it has traveled, and what materials have been affected. Specialized moisture meters and thermal imaging often reveal things that aren't visible to the eye. Once the scope is understood, the next phase is stabilization. That might include water extraction, controlled drying with commercial equipment, or removing materials that simply cannot be salvaged. The priority is protecting the structure and preventing secondary damage. This is also the stage where documentation becomes important. Insurance companies often require clear records of the damage, the cause, and the mitigation steps taken. Having professionals involved early helps ensure that process is handled properly, which can make the claims process much smoother for the property owner. Another important piece people often overlook is safety. Water damage, for example, can involve electrical hazards, contaminated water, or structural weaknesses that aren't obvious at first glance. What seems like a simple cleanup project can actually carry risks that require professional evaluation. The first 24 hours aren't about rushing decisions or creating panic. They're about making smart, informed moves that protect the property and prevent a small problem from becoming a much larger one. And here in East Texas, where storms, plumbing issues, and unexpected damage can happen at any time, having a trusted restoration team ready to respond can make all the difference. At the end of the day, restoration work isn't just about fixing buildings. It's about helping people recover from situations that disrupt their homes, businesses, and daily lives. When damage happens, the clock starts immediately. What happens in those first 24 hours often determines how smoothly the rest of the recovery process goes.
You've been listening to Prime Restoration with Jordan Brush. Based in Tyler and serving East Texas, Prime Cleaning and Restoration specializes in water remediation, air duct cleaning, and full-service cleaning for homes, businesses, and large facilities. Jordan and his team are committed to handling every job with integrity, precision, and a responsibility to the people they serve. If you're dealing with property damage or have questions about your situation, it's always better to address it early and get the right information. To learn more or get in touch, call 903-481-8141 or visit primerestorationtexas.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.